Hello, and welcome to The Alternative Report, your favorite ripoff of The Daily Show. I'm your host, Peter Casciato.
Wait, has that always been what we've been called?
Yes, it is, Kylie.
Could have sworn we used to be something else.
No, we've always been The Alternative Report.
But my memories.
Just read the teleprompter.
Here are the top stories from this week. A federally funded quest to find Bigfoot has inspired a ban on state-funded searches for mythical creatures, prompting an immediate cease and desist on the hunt for Paul Ryan's dignity.
A German shepherd named Rumour has won the Westminster Dog Show. Nigel Farage has come out against Rumour, saying that giving an award to a German is pure EU propaganda. He has suggested that England pull out of Westminster and start their own bulldog-only league.
Canadian Prime Minister and living jar of maple syrup Justin Trudeau publicly dodged Donald Trump's attempt at a greeting the other day. Martial Arts Academy has since posted a video on how to defend against a Trump handshake. Step 1 is to assume a firm, defensive position. Step 2 is to cover your pooter-cooter.
Kim Jong-nam, the half-brother of North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, was assassinated in Kuala Lumpur. The assassin, who sprayed poison in Nam's face, believed that she was part of a prank show. This is the worst thing to happen on a prank show since Zach Braff beat up that 12-year-old on Punk'd. Seriously, look, it's a real thing. Look it up. I'll wait. What the fuck, Zach? I loved you!
After Best Korea launched a missile into the South China Sea, Trump set up a situation room in his Mar-a-Lago resort and discussed national security measures in front of hotel guests. Apparently, Trump can't do anything without an audience. This is further supported by a White House leak saying that Trump can only orgasm while Steve Bannon is watching.
National Security Advisor Michael Flynn has resigned after the FBI reported that he had illegal contact with the Russian government during Trump's campaign. He allegedly planned on lifting sanctions put on Russia, fixing the game between Apollo Creed and Ivan Drago, planning a paratrooper invasion of Colorado, and forcing 6 high schoolers to spend a Saturday in detention.
I don't think the Breakfast Club had Russians in it. Anyway, an Alabama state senator described pregnant women as hosts when referring to a recent anti-abortion bill. We've received the following clip from Representative Humphrey's office demonstrating how they believe pregnancy works.
Oh, God!
I guess we're doing an 80s thing today. Huh.
Milo Yinnopoulos. Milo has resigned from Breitbart after recordings came out which appeared to show him endorsing pedophilia. It turns out Republicans are okay with racism, anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, transphobia, sexism, and bullying. But once you bring diddling kids into the mix, you've gone too far.
Disney has severed ties with PewDiePie over anti-Semitic videos. If they're looking for a new YouTube star to give millions of dollars to, I'd just like to say that our last video got over 100 views. So keep us in mind.
In the last few weeks, members of the Trump administration have mentioned a number of terrorist attacks which later turned out to not have happened. Human anteater hybrid Kellyanne Conway referenced the Bowling Green massacre. Walking Potato Sean Spicer referenced the Atlanta terrorist attack, and the big cheese whiz himself, Donald Trump, referenced something happening in Sweden, a country in which nothing ever happens.
We here at The Alternative Report admire the Trump administration's efforts to lie to the American people and are offering them a list of other made-up events that they can call upon to inspire fear and distrust. The Springfield slaughter.
The Ottawa genocide.
The horrors of Dalton, Ohio.
The French Connection.
The mass graves of Idaho.
The Scarborough Fair ethnic cleansing.
The Greater Norwalk County Death March.
The Tanzania nuclear holocaust.
Trump, we hope that these will be useful to you. And remember, they're not made up, they're alternative events.
Tonight in our show, we have a special guest to discuss healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Friedrich van Hasselhoff.
Guten Abend, Peter.
Gluten-free to you too, Doctor. Now that Trump is in power, congressional Republicans are ready to move forward with their plans to repeal Obamacare. Do you think they'll be successful?
Well, Peter, the American healthcare system is deeply flawed. Did you know that it is illegal for an individual to own a rhinoceros fetus?
I was not aware of that. Now, Paul Ryan has recently...
Tell me, Peter, did you know that there is 5 liters of blood in the human body? You do not need all of that.
I'm pretty sure I need all of my blood.
That is a misconception. Let me ask you, Peter, are you a smoker?
No?
Wunderbar. Any history of mental illness in your family?
Not that I'm aware of.
Now, let me just... Interesting. You have the skull structure of a criminal.
I'm starting to get a little bit...
Is your liver in working order?
I think so.
Here, take a deep breath.
Dr. Friedrich Van Hasselhoff, everybody!
Now, before we go, we'd like to play a little game called Guess the News Headlines of Next Week. Congressional Democrats continue to do absolutely nothing.
Trump declares The Onion fake news.
Senator John McCain denounces Donald Trump's latest proposition.
Senator John McCain votes for Donald Trump's latest proposition. That's our show. See you in 2 weeks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.